good afternoon from the parking lot of Epcot. We're headed in today because there is a little bit of construction that we wanted to look at. There's a fountain that they added, all these acrylic spires that used to be in Epcot, like kind of some retro Epcot action going on. They reinstalled them, new ones. And then also we're gonna eat some food, have a look around, see what's going on. Also wanted to check and see if there was any Halloween merch in Mouse Gear. Let's head inside. So here we are, we've made it into Epcot. We're headed back. You can kind of see the spires right there. Those are acrylic spires that are in the center of a fountain just underneath Spaceship Earth. So just a little bit of history. These acrylic spires were actually part of the opening of Epcot. This is the original fountain design from when Epcot first opened, and the spires were removed when the Leave a Legacy monoliths were installed around the year 2000. And now they are back, bringing us back to opening year of Epcot, right out in front of Spaceship Earth.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
There's not really anybody here today. This is interesting. I mean, there are a few people here, but compared to being at Universal the other day, this is a vast difference. 5-minute wait for Spaceship Earth. So from Spaceship Earth, we're actually going to make a left because I want to go over towards Mouse Gear and see if they have any Halloween merch in Mouse Gear. And it seems like there are a few enough people in here that it won't be busy in there at all. Also, it is an overcast day, so it's quite lovely out. About 86 degrees out. And it is around 2:30 in the afternoon. Let's head to Mouse Gear. It's kind of bizarre walking around here with nobody around, right? Like, this is a walkway. This is a main walkway around Epcot. There's one person as I turn that corner. I thought there might be like a group. Oh, there's two. Okay. This is weird. Not a lot to see as far as Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind goes. I really hope they're going to put solar panels back on the top. And then if we turn the corner over here, we can see that they are doing some replacement of the panels on top of what used to be the Wonders of Life Pavilion. Has now been renamed the Play Pavilion. Alright, let's head into Mouse Gear's new location. Have a look around, see if we can see any Halloween merch. Haven't found any Halloween stuff yet, but I did find the masks here. These actually say Together Again and Together Again. This one's got a picture of the castle, this one's got a picture of Mickey. Look at the size of the small mask. I haven't found any Halloween stuff, and I don't think there is any in this shop, but there is a lot of the child merch. Lots and lots of the child. Is this an air freshener? Oh no, it's a sticker. Okay. They even have some plushes. Some Tervis stainless steel tumblers. This is the child here. They have the child socks. These are $16.99 and then $12.99. I don't understand which ones. Maybe $12.99 is a smaller size. Look at this hat. $27.99 for this the child hat. It is huge though. Doesn't it look gigantic? Is this for Duffy or is this a costume? Oh, it's for a baby. I could get this for Jackson, and I could get the hat. And then he could have the hat, and we would be matching. Oh look, this toy has a little frog that he eats. $24.99 for this little Mandalorian the Child toy. These are pretty fun. I found some button-down shirts. Got a Pride Mickey. We got Orange Bird. See if I can see the price. $59.99. Grape soda bottle cap. This one's a little bit newer. This one's a Figment one. It's very bright green. So the whole reason that I went into Mouse Gear to check for Halloween merch was because I saw some people at World of Disney at Disney Springs posting that they have Halloween merch. So I thought, well, let's go in here and have a look and see if we can see any. Didn't find any. So looks like the only place that there is Halloween merch yet is World of Disney at Disney Springs. So in case some of you all noticed, the Mouse Gear that I went into is different than a Mouse Gear you might be used to. That's because this is where Mouse Gear used to be. And you can see they have definitely demolished a lot of the inside of Mouse Gear. So Mouse Gear is now in a new location, a little bit smaller. Doesn't seem to have as much merch, but still open and available. And right now we're headed out to World Showcase, get some food. Did want to point out that this festival booth is not open yet. Still says coming this fall. I think it's still summer, right? I think so. So this path that we're walking on was actually shut down for a little bit as they did some construction. And when it was shut down, they took down these nests, which are the purple martin nests. And it looks like they are now back. I don't see the purple martins in there, I'm sure they'll return once the season is right, but the purple martin nests are back. So that's good, because they eat mosquitoes. As I'm walking up to the Food and Wine Festival display here, it looks like a little cake, I didn't notice that there's this hamburger right here. I like this fun hamburger design. We've now made it back to World Showcase, and there is something that I really wanted to try, and that's over here at the Hawaii booth over there. But before we head there, I did kind of want to look over here and see what they have at this booth. I think this is, let's see. Is it not open? No, it's called Islands of the Caribbean, and it's not open. So I need to look back at previous videos, but I believe that this booth was open at the beginning of the event. Islands of the Caribbean though. Empanadas, spiced jerk chicken, flan cocho, passion fruit cake with coconut flan. Sounds kind of good. Now it's closed, and it has been removed from the app. Now the first booth is over there, Earth Eats, where we got that terrarium last time. Very curious. Alright, so we are headed this way, over to the Hawaii booth. Also, I wanted to go counterclockwise around World Showcase to see if I could see any characters that I haven't seen yet. So here we are over at the Hawaii booth. Definitely gonna get the Kahlua pork slider. I've gotten the teriyaki glaze spam hash before, and it always sounds like it's gonna be good, and then I get it and it's not. I'm gonna try it again. I feel like it's not bad, I just wish it didn't have the peppers in it. Alright, well, let's try it again. We're gonna get both of these. Here's my Kahlua pork slider. This is sweet and sour dole pineapple chutney and spicy mayonnaise. So it's just Kahlua pork on a bun with pineapple chutney on top and some spicy mayonnaise. And then I also got the teriyaki glaze spam hash. So this is with potatoes, peppers, onions, and spicy mayonnaise. I'm assuming it's the same spicy mayonnaise on both. I'm gonna eat this one first because I like this one. I know I like this one. Not sure about this one, so we'll eat this one first. I'm actually squatting down next to a table because this gray sky makes it hard for the camera to like pick a lighting range for me. So let's try this. I've said this before, I've liked this in years past just without the peppers, and I can kind of smell the peppers in it, but peppers aren't too overpowering this year. That's nice. It's just kind of like a hearty potato dish. I got kind of like a spicy bit in the spicy mayonnaise there. Yeah, that's good. The spam tastes really good. Like nice and lightly grilled spam. Like, I don't know if you would call it grilled, like pan-fried spam. The spicy mayonnaise does have a little bit of a kick to it. Not like eating like ghost peppers or anything like that. It's just like, you can taste that it has some spice to it, and there's not too much of a flavor of peppers. And the peppers are kind of small in it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But like the peppers are very, very diced very, very small. Yeah, this is good. I would eat this again. Like in years past, I haven't liked this. This year, I like it. Interesting mix of flavors there. Kind of like a sweet and spicy in there. Yeah, I would eat this again. All right, now we are going into the pulled pork slider. Looks pretty good. I just kind of smushed the bun down onto it. A lot of pork on there. It's spilling over the edges. Well, now that's interesting. It kind of has a lot of sauce on it. This tastes different than it did in years past. There was a lot of the spicy mayonnaise on it, and I think the mayonnaise is spicier than it was in years past. I feel like the pork is not as flavorful as it was in years past. Like, that wasn't bad, but there's just something different about it, you know? Like a different flavor from last year. It's just so strange because, like I said, last year I liked the Kahlua pork slider better than I liked the spam hash. And it's just like, it's kind of blowing my mind that it's flip-flopped this year. So things taste just a little bit different. You know what? Because things taste different, I'm gonna try the steak at Canada. Never had a good steak at the Canada booth for Food and Wine Festival. It's the filet. I've never had a good one. Maybe this year will be different because things are changing. Like the Kahlua pork slider wasn't my favorite. It wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. That was a good meal. It was a good flavor. but it wasn't as good as last year. And the Spam hash, much better than it was last year. So we're trying the steak. Oh, I also wanted to point out I am wearing my Vera Bradley mask today. Most comfortable mask I own. It's got a little pocket for the filter. It's like $8. They're available online, and you can get the filters online too. So I suggest, or I recommend these masks. They're fantastic. Yeah, let's go get the steak. The Disney ducks are out in full force, hanging out around this little waterway, having a look at their view of Spaceship Earth. All right, here we are over at the Canada booth. That's what we're getting. Le Cellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon, served with truffle butter sauce. So here's my filet. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Let's cut into it and see how it tastes. Okay, just sticking my fork into it. Seems like it's a little bit better. Yeah, okay. All right. Check this out. A little bit pink on the inside. That's good. Every time that I've gotten it in years past, it's just been gray on the inside, like completely cooked. Well done. Pretty good. I mean, much better than it has been in years past. That's for darn sure. And let's get it with some mushroom in here too. That's much better. Well, all right. Doesn't quite melt in your mouth, but it's definitely not chewy. Nice and easy to eat. Very good flavor to it. The mushrooms add to it. The butter on top, the truffle butter, really good. Helps out with the flavor. Yeah, it's much better. Wow. Yeah, I can't complain about that. I feel like now I need to try everything that I thought I wouldn't like. Maybe I'll like it, or things that I haven't liked in years past. I think I need to try it this year. We're like turning things around here. That was good. Wow. The first time for everything. Some delicious filet mignon. Oh, and those mushrooms are good. Wow. Yeah, just eating the mushrooms by themselves, super delicious. Now I need to think back and like see if what didn't I like in years past. I'm gonna be looking at every booth now. This is real exciting. Let's head to the next booth. I don't even know where it is. I'm flummoxed. First time ever had a good steak from the Canada booth during a food festival at Epcot. Here's some place that I haven't been yet. There are some booths inside a World Show place. I think I might run in because there's so few people at Epcot today. I think it's gonna be empty in there. I'll just have a look around. We won't get any food in there though. So here's the look around in World Show place. Looks like we got some festival favorites, desserts and champagnes, Appleseed Orchard, and mac and cheese are the booths that are in here. There's somebody playing piano live right now too. Let's see what's in the festival favorites. Kibasi and potato pierogi, fisherman's pie, spanakopita. Interesting. Alright, let's see what's at the other booths. Liquid nitrogen cake pops. That sounds real good. Holy cow. Over here at Appleseed Orchard, we got some charcuterie and cheese plate and a caramel apple popcorn. And then over at the mac and cheese booth, some gourmet macaroni and cheese, buffalo chicken macaroni and cheese, lobster mac and cheese. Ooh, and then just plain old macaroni and cheese. Man, those nitro cake pops are kind of calling my name. I might see if I can take them outside. There it is. I got my cake pop. It is a M&M nitro frozen cake pop. I'm not going to stay in here and eat it, but admittedly, there's enough open tables that you can be very distant from anybody and eat in here. So I'm going to head out and find a nice spot to eat my cake pop outside. All right, let's try this cake pop. It did melt a little bit between there and here, but it still looks very delicious. I'm gonna need a lot of napkins, aren't I? All right, let me just get one ready here. All right, here we go. Still very cold. It's nice. I would like to try this like fresh out of the nitro because I think it would be really good. I wonder if the cake would like bite. It's almost more like a brownie though than a cake. I feel like you can't go wrong with cake dipped in chocolate, dipped in M&Ms. That's real good. I do suggest you try this if you get a chance to. Today has been a really good day as far as food goes. Wow, chocolate's delicious. The M&Ms are delicious. The cake was delicious. It wasn't dry at all. It was nice and moist. It was actually just like I said, where it was almost more like a brownie, so it was very fudgy. They had another one with Twix on it. Kind of want to try that one next time. You know what? We're over near International Gateway now. I'm gonna see if I can get on Skyliner and see if I can see any of the France construction. We'll just ride down to Riviera and back. See if they let me. I also heard that they are denying people rides on the Skyliner if they're not staying at a resort. So, let's see. By the way, if you're looking for a place to come and relax at Epcot and just kind of like hang out away from any crowds, down here is where it's at. So, right there is International Gateway. That's the UK Pavilion over there. Over there is France and Morocco. And just on the other side of the bridge between the UK and France, there's some steps that lead down to this area over here. During normal operating hours when they're running the fireworks, there could be a dessert party down here, like VIP viewing of the fireworks. Not the best view because these islands here are in the way, but I've watched the fireworks from here and I enjoyed them immensely. So just for another perspective, there's the UK Pavilion. This area actually is a mask-free relaxation zone, and that's where I was standing down there. The stairs are just on the other side of this bridge, and that's the France Pavilion, and we are headed over to the Disney Skyliner right now. It looks like they are running. Well, it looks like the person that told me that they were only letting people ride the Skyliner if they have a resort reservation was incorrect. I mean, so far, nobody stopped me. I talked to one cast member, they said hello, and I said hello, and then I walked on. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, there's nobody riding the Skyliner. How about that? Because I am the only one in my party, they put me in my own cabin. And I got an unwrapped cabin. There's Fix-It Felix up ahead of me. It kind of looks like it's like half wrapped though. Look, you can kind of see that's the design around the outside. Alright, so we are going to get a nice look at the France construction as we pass by. Here we go! Oh man, the breeze in here is so nice. Wow, what is that on the outside? Huh.
Welcome aboard the
Holy
Disney
cow,
Skyliner
it looks like they
at
are
Epcot
almost
International
done
Gateway
with the
Caribbean
expansion of the
Resort.
France Pavilion.
We
Wow.
hope you enjoyed your visit to Epcot and
Look at that. Oh yeah,
World
look, they got
Showcase.
Gusteau's
Did
sign
anyone
up there.
want to say hello in a
This is
different
where
language
Remy's
today?
Ratatouille Adventure is going to be. Oh, look, they're still working on the front entrance to the ride right there, though. But this is amazing. Like, it's pretty darn far along. Huh. Oh yeah, I didn't know the Eiffel Tower was like right there either. We're going to come back and we'll see it again. Getting a good view of the new expansion of the Swan and Dolphin Resort. This is Yacht and Beach Club and Boardwalk. You can see Tower of Terror over there. This is very nice. Like, the breeze in here is fantastic. Ooh. This is like the most relaxing part of my day. The Disney Skyliner has been temporarily delayed. This is fun and exciting and bouncy. Huh. Wonder what's going on. Hope I'm not stuck up here for a long time. Oh, we're moving. Alright, well that was easy. We did it!
To Disney's Riviera Resort.
We made it!
If this is your final destination, please prepare
I mean,
to
it's not.
disembark.
I'm gonna get off
If you
anyways
are
though.
traveling to
So,
another destination
I'm gonna
today,
get off here and then I have to
please
walk
remain
around
seated.
it and go in at the entrance over here. So, I gotta figure out how to do that. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a walk where I like go out and around all the way over to the walkway over here. Not too bad though. Alright, here we go. Back on the Disney Skyliner to head back over to Epcot. Whee! Okay, I'm very confused because I got off, went to the bathroom, and then got back on. I think I'm in the same cabin that I got off on. I guess that makes sense. It just kind of like went around the loop. Here we go! Whee! Huh. Oh wait, I guess I'm in a different one because the one that I'm in, the one that I was in, had like a weird like piece of gum or something on the outside. But I was in a yellow cabin that was just behind a Wreck-It Ralph cabin. Well, interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes?
we invite you to sit back,
Okay.
relax,
Alright.
and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Alright, will do. If you look very carefully, we can see Galaxy's Edge way off on the horizon. Sorry, it's so bouncy. I'm in a gondola. Here we are again, coming up on the France Pavilion to see some of the construction. Oh, I like these little crooked pipes coming out of the roof.
This concludes your journey aboard the Disney Skyliner. All
Yeah.
passengers must disembark at this station. Return
This is gonna be
service
really
is
neat.
available. You
Looks like they
enjoyed
got
the
quite a
most
bit to do
magical
still,
flight on Earth.
but they are just putting the finishing touches on though, for sure. Still gotta do landscaping and some lighting, it looks like. Stuff like that.
Please
And now
remain
we are back
seated
at
until the
International
doors
Gateway.
automatically open.
Going
When
into
exiting
Epcot.
the cabin, please supervise children. Collect your belongings.
We are back in Epcot. I still never saw any characters going around World Showcase. I feel like that's gonna be a mission the next time that we come, is to definitely see the characters. Didn't see them today. Stopped off on this bridge to see if I could see the characters coming through Epcot anywhere. And it looks like they are right across the way there. So I think I'm gonna make one more loop around World Showcase just to see the characters. I feel like I'm being pranked. I feel like I should see the gang, like Mickey and Minnie and all them by now, like the characters. But I haven't seen them yet. They must be going really slow. But I swear they were like over here by Norway or something. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like they were walking in front of Norway. The only problem with that is this is where they start and finish. They do a full walk around World Showcase and they start and finish at this gate right here in between Norway and China. They were going back inside, or they were going backstage, not coming out. So I missed them again. All right, next time we're definitely seeing some characters. So we made it all the way around World Showcase. Didn't see any characters. They got us, they duped us. Next time, we're definitely gonna find them, for sure. If I have to, I'll just keep walking around World Showcase until I see some characters. Now that the sun's coming out, we can see these acrylic spires a little bit better at the front entrance. Got that retro Epcot logo on them. Looking beautiful. I can't wait to see them in full action with the water running and all the fences gone. Lit up at night, I bet you they look amazing. Wow, yeah, that's exciting. Kind of gives you a sense of nostalgia back from when I was a kid coming to Epcot. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Epcot to have a look at the new spires. They look amazing at the entrance fountain. Have a look around, see what else we could see. We looked into Mouth Gear to look for some Halloween merch. We didn't never find any. We'll have to make a trip out to Disney Springs, maybe early in the morning when less people are going into World of Disney. Other than that, every bit of food that we had today was delicious. It blows me away how good everything was that I ate today. Compared to the last few times that we came here, I had like a few little issues here and there with most stuff that I got. Today, the only thing that I really had an issue with was the Kahlua pork slider. Everything else was really good. That cake pop was amazing. The filet mignon, best I've had ever coming to this festival. The best one that I've ever had. So I would call today a success. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to help. So today's organization that we would like to shine a spotlight on is New Me Incorporated. It was started in 2011 and it teaches entrepreneurs, particularly women and people of color, to use their non-traditional backgrounds to create thriving businesses. New Me Incorporated helped entrepreneurs with more than $47 million in funding. So if you'd like to, have a look at the link in the description down below and learn a little bit more about how New Me Incorporated is helping to expand diversity in the field of technology. And just talking about it with your friends and family and spreading their message definitely helps. So thank you guys for watching this video.